I'm Dara, I'm your average drinker, and well, this week I am bringing you the heaviest peated scotches in the world, Octomore. I kind of feel like one of those kids in like a comic where I'm like, Octomore. It sounds like it should be some kind of like, I don't know, name for something in like Transformers or something. Anyhow, these are two incredibly heavily delicious peated scotches. And, well, here's the thing. I was actually going to do just the 2020 release of the 10-year, which I've got over here on the right. However, we actually just picked up the 11.3, the 2020 version of 11.3 Octomore, and I'm so excited that I'm actually going to review both of them, compare them, tell you about them, and tell you why they're both so freaking incredible. All right, so I want to start over here on the right with the 10-year, the 2020 10-year. Okay, so this one is around 108 proof. It comes in at 208 parts per million of peat. So that is super heavily peated, which is what Octomore is known for. So now it's time to give this one a little swirl, a little swig. Oh, and on this nose, oh my goodness, it smells so nice. And it's so weird to me that these are so heavily peated, but on the nose, it's just so pleasant. It's sweet. You can smell like honey and citrus and vanilla. Oh, wow. It's like super, super like honeysuckle, vanilla. Oh, it's very nice and sweet. And it's almost like the peat is just hidden inside this somewhere. Because on the nose, you don't get it. It's just so sweet. Oh, it's like you're just basking in honeysuckle. Oh, let's give it a swig here. Oh, that is so, so nice. It's just so tasty, so pleasant. You get that, it tastes just like it smells, but you also get that incredible balanced burst of peat. Like I keep saying, and I keep thinking this, it's so heavily peated that I just expect this like slap you in the face, like peat, where you can hardly taste the flavor, but it's so well balanced, it's so complex, and it's so good. It's very, very good. Oh, let me take another sip here. Oh, it's so good. Very florally. I also get, like I said, the vanilla notes, the honeysuckle though, it's just so much honeysuckle, dried fruits, maybe some apricots, peaches, just that really succulent sweet fruit taste, along with just this well-balanced peat. This one is delicious. Oh, it's going to be hard to compare this one to the next one because it is so good. Oh. All right, so now let's dive into this 11.3, the 2020. It's actually 5 years old, so it's half the age of this. It does come in at a little bit lighter on the parts per million. I always want to say peats per million because that kind of makes sense. It's the peat number, the peat rating or whatever it is. It's 194. This one was like a 208. But the proof on this is actually higher. This one comes in at around 123 proof. So should drink a little hotter. We'll see. But yeah, let's dive into this one and see what it smells like. All right. Here we go. Taking a little sniff of this one. After that last one, it's really going to be tough because this, hopefully it lives up to be as good as this one. We'll see. Okay. Oh, the nose on this one is also very delightful. But on this one, instead of that, what was it? Instead of that more like honeysuckle, this one actually comes through with more floral notes. So I get more floral. I do get some of that honeysuckle, vanilla, a little bit of oakiness to it. But again, that peat is super hidden, which is, it's incredible to me that these are so heavily peated that the peat is so hidden in the nose. Oh, so nice. Okay, let's take a sip. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Holy moly, that is a holy moly moment. Because this one, if that one couldn't get any, like that one's already super good. The 10-year is already super incredible. But this one, whoa. Just it's even better. It's even better, and it's half the age, which blows my mind. The cool thing about this 11.3 is all of the 0.3s that come out every year, they're actually 100% Isla barley. I have to get that right because I always want to say Scottish barley. No, Isla barley, 100%. And these actually come out about every 4 years. The 10 years do. So there's a little bit of difference there. But wow. Okay, so let's get back to the palate on this because it is freaking amazing. Let me take another sip. Oh, it's so nice. It's like syrupy. It's so thick you can practically chew it. It's like fruited syrup, honeysuckle, florally, almost like just like a spring flower. It's almost like you're basking in the sunshine next to a patch of wildflowers. Maybe even one of those little honeysuckle ones. I don't know if you were a kid and you like chewed on those, like I think they were like pink and you chewed on the honeysuckles. Anyhow, that's what this tastes like to me. It's that honeysuckle flower that I ate as a child on the playground, and it's so nice. But then out of nowhere, the peat comes in on the back end, and it's so balanced, it's so smooth, and it just absolutely blows my mind. When I take a drink of this, I'm like, holy moly, this is freaking delicious. Oh, I gotta take another one. Oh, so good. I would highly recommend these. If you like heavily peated scotch, wow, these are so freaking delicious. However, there's always a but, right? They're around $300. We spent on this 10-year, we spent about $260 in Colorado. On this 11.3, about $300. If you love peated scotch, I would highly recommend these. If you want to do something that's maybe a little bit easier on your pocketbook, I would say go to a bar, find a bar that has them, and get a pour. It might cost you $30 to $60. You never know. It might cost you that. But if you end up not liking it, it's a little easier than spending the $300 that you might have to spend on them. But wow, they are so worth it, so delicious, and that's why, well, I'm about to give you a rating, and it's gonna be a good one. Okay, so let's start with the right one. That's the 10-year on my right. The 10-year, I think this one, it's hard to say there's anything wrong with these, but I'm going to give this one 4 corks. 4 corks because, well, the 11.3 actually blew my mind even more. Like, it is so good, so balanced. They're both so good. They're both balanced. They're both complex. They have great flavor, but in my opinion, I like the 11.3 a little bit more, and by a little bit, I mean just like a little bit, okay? So that's why I'm going to give this one 4.5 corks, because, well, there is no perfect bottle out there, right? Am I right? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But these are amazing bottles. I would highly recommend them. Like I said, if you love peated scotch, you have to pick these up. So delicious. Oh, now I'm going to take these away and go drink them and hide them from Bill because, well, Bill loves them too. And he loved peated scotch before me, but now I love it, so he better watch out. Anyhow, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will be back with plenty more of The Average Drinker.